Do you ever feel like you're doing everything right, eating healthy, taking your supplements, even exercising, but still feel a frustrating sense of weakness creeping in? That feeling of losing your balance, struggling to open a jar, or needing to push yourself up from a chair? You might be dealing with sarcopenia, a condition where the body loses muscle mass and strength as we age. But experts are now warning that this isn't just an inevitable part of getting older. It's a process that can be dramatically accelerated by what you eat, especially for breakfast. Recent research is shedding light on how certain healthy foods can actually speed up muscle decay, with some studies suggesting seniors can lose a significant percentage of their muscle mass each year if the wrong diet is followed. That's why today we're going to reveal the 5 foods you should eliminate from your breakfast immediately if you want to protect your muscles. The 5th one is so deceptive, it's praised by health magazines everywhere. We'll then share the 5 powerful foods you should add to your morning routine, based on the findings of wellness researchers like Dr. Alex Thompson, who has dedicated his career to studying senior health. Stay with us, because by the end of this presentation, you'll have a clear plan to help you feel stronger and more vibrant, perhaps even as strong as you felt in your 40s. First, let me know in the comments. What country are you watching from, and what challenges with muscle weakness have you noticed? Your experiences help everyone in our community. Let's begin. To understand why breakfast is so critical, think of your muscles like a construction site that operates overnight. While you sleep, your body identifies the tiny tears and stresses from the previous day's activities. Then, it sends a crew to repair and rebuild those muscle fibers, making them stronger. But that construction crew needs materials. Those materials come from your breakfast. If you give them the wrong supplies, the work stops. Even worse, the entire structure can weaken. So before we reveal the foods that build you up, we must expose the 5 hidden culprits that are tearing you down. The first food to never have for breakfast if you want to preserve your muscles is white bread. Experts like Dr. Thompson warn that the moment white bread enters your system, it converts almost instantly into sugar, causing a massive spike in your blood glucose. Your body responds by releasing a flood of the hormone insulin. Here's the critical part. High levels of insulin effectively block your muscles' ability to absorb and use protein for repair. It's like locking the gates to that muscle-building construction site just as the supply trucks are arriving. But the damage doesn't stop there. After the initial sugar rush, your blood sugar crashes. In this state, your body panics and starts breaking down existing muscle tissue to generate more energy. You are literally feeding on your own muscles with every slice of toast. Consider the story of Helen, a 62-year-old librarian who consulted a nutritionist. She was struggling with classic sarcopenia symptoms. She couldn't carry a stack of books, felt unsteady on ladders, and was constantly exhausted. Her diet seemed healthy, but her breakfast was always 2 slices of white toast with jam. It was quick and easy. By simply removing that morning toast and incorporating some of the muscle-building foods we'll discuss later, her transformation was remarkable. Within weeks, her energy returned. She was climbing stairs with confidence and felt strong again, all from one simple change. The second food silently destroying your muscles is coffee on an empty stomach. That morning cup of coffee before you've eaten anything triggers a massive release of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone. Wellness experts explain that cortisol is a muscle's worst enemy. When cortisol surges without any food to act as a buffer, your body enters a fight-or-flight state. It thinks it's in an emergency and begins to break down muscle tissue to convert it into glucose for immediate energy. But here's the most alarming part. This cortisol surge can inhibit muscle protein synthesis for up to 6 hours. This means that even if you eat a protein-rich lunch, your body's muscle-building factories remain switched off because of that early morning coffee. Think about James, a 62-year-old security guard working 2 jobs. He relied on 6 to 8 cups of coffee a day to stay awake, always on an empty stomach. he began experiencing severe muscle weakness and fatigue, so much so that he was at risk of losing his job. When a health coach pointed out his fasted caffeine habit, it was a revelation. By adjusting his diet to eat a small, protein-focused breakfast before his first cup of coffee, James saw a dramatic change. He regained his strength and now has the energy to coach his grandson's baseball team, something he never thought possible. Now, the third food might shock you because it's often marketed as a high-protein breakfast choice. I'm talking about processed meats. Your bacon, sausage, and deli ham contain a hidden danger: nitrates and nitrites. Within 30 minutes of eating them, these preservatives convert into inflammatory compounds in your stomach. These compounds flood your bloodstream and trigger a state of low-grade, chronic inflammation directly in your muscle tissue. It's like your immune system is constantly attacking your own muscles. But the insidious secret is that these nitrates also damage the mitochondria, the power plants within your muscle cells. When your mitochondria are damaged, your muscles can't produce energy or repair themselves effectively. Research has linked the regular consumption of processed meats to significantly accelerated muscle deterioration in seniors. Sarah, a 67-year-old retired teacher, is a perfect example. For years, she ate a breakfast sausage patty every morning, believing the protein was keeping her strong. Yet, she grew weaker, struggling to carry groceries or even hold a pen steady. After she eliminated processed meats and switched to one of the breakfasts we'll recommend, her change was astonishing. She now volunteers at 3 community centers and has even taken up ballroom dancing, feeling more vibrant than she did in her 50s. The fourth food to avoid is a combination that has been hailed as the ultimate heart-healthy breakfast: oatmeal with skim milk. The problem isn't the oatmeal itself, but the skim milk. When manufacturers remove the fat from milk, they also remove the delivery system for essential fat-soluble vitamins, including vitamins D and K, which are crucial for muscle function and health. Without fat, these vitamins pass right through your body, unabsorbed. Your muscles are starved of key nutrients while you believe you're feeding them well. But here's the truly shocking part. The processing of skim milk creates an imbalanced protein structure. To metabolize this incomplete protein, your body has to pull minerals like calcium and magnesium from its own stores, including your muscle tissue. You are effectively cannibalizing your muscles to digest a supposedly healthy breakfast. Consider Dorothy, a 69-year-old who for 15 years ate a daily bowl of oatmeal with skim milk on her doctor's advice. Yet, she became so weak she couldn't lift her own granddaughter. After a nutritionist advised her to switch to whole milk and add other key nutrients, her strength returned with vigor. She now works part-time as a personal shopper, a physically demanding job, all because she stopped drinking that healthy skim milk. And the final food on our avoid list is hiding in almost every pantry. We're talking about refined cereals. Even cereals fortified with vitamins or marketed for heart health pose a major problem. They are made from incomplete proteins, meaning they lack critical amino acids like leucine, which acts as the primary switch for muscle protein synthesis. When your body can't find these essential building blocks after an overnight fast, it enters panic mode and starts breaking down existing muscle tissue to get them. Worse still, these cereals contain anti-nutrients like phytates, which can bind to amino acids from other foods you eat later in the day and flush them out of your system. So, that bowl of bran flakes in the morning could be preventing you from benefiting from the chicken you eat for dinner. Harold, a 71-year-old retired carpenter, ate 2 bowls of raisin bran every morning for 20 years, believing it was a healthy choice. But he lost so much strength in his hands that he had to give up his beloved woodworking hobby. After he replaced the cereal with a protein-rich breakfast, his transformation was incredible. He is now back in his workshop, building custom furniture, with the steady hands and strength he thought he had lost forever. Now that you know the foods that have been working against you, it's time for the solution. These next 5 foods are scientifically backed muscle builders that can help reverse sarcopenia and restore your strength. Are you starting to see how your breakfast choices might be connected to your weakness? Let me know in the comments. And if this information is resonating with you, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. It helps us reach more people who need to hear this. Here are the 5 breakfast foods that can help you feel strong again. Number 1 is plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Within minutes of eating Greek yogurt, your body is flooded with high-quality amino acids. It contains nearly double the protein of regular yogurt, but its real magic lies in its high concentration of leucine, the master amino acid that ignites your body's muscle-building machinery. Studies have shown that seniors who incorporate Greek yogurt into their daily breakfast gain significantly more lean muscle mass compared to those who don't. For maximum benefit, choose plain, full-fat yogurt and add a tablespoon of nuts and some fresh berries for sweetness. Number 2 is eggs, the whole egg. Eggs are considered the gold standard of protein because they contain all 9 essential amino acids in the perfect ratio for muscle building. The yolk is especially important as it contains vitamin D, a crucial nutrient that signals your muscles to grow stronger. Research on seniors who ate 2 whole eggs for breakfast daily showed astounding results, including significant increases in muscle protein synthesis and leg strength. Scrambled, poached, or soft-boiled are the best preparation methods to preserve their powerful nutrients. Number 3 is avocado. This superfood is rich in monounsaturated fats, which act as a delivery system for muscle-building nutrients. Avocados are also packed with potassium, which helps prevent muscle cramps, and they support the production of hormones essential for building muscle mass. Studies have found that the healthy fats and antioxidants in avocados help muscles absorb protein more effectively from all the other foods you eat. Mash half an avocado and spread it on your eggs to make every bite of your breakfast more powerful. Number 4 is lean meats, like turkey and chicken. Lean meats provide the most concentrated source of high-quality, bioavailable protein you can find. A small serving of chicken or turkey breast is packed with protein and creatine, a natural compound that increases muscle strength and power. Research shows that seniors who include lean meat in their breakfast gain significantly more lean muscle mass and report higher energy levels than those who rely on other protein sources alone. Sliced, leftover chicken from dinner, mixed with your morning eggs, is an easy and effective option. And finally, number 5, a food group celebrated by longevity experts for centuries for its incredible nutrient density: nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds offer a unique symphony of plant-based protein, healthy omega-3 fats, and essential minerals. The healthy fats reduce inflammation in your muscles, creating the perfect environment for growth. Meanwhile, minerals like magnesium and zinc are critical for activating the enzymes responsible for building new muscle tissue. Studies have shown that seniors who add a mix of nuts and seeds to their breakfast experience reduced muscle soreness and improved grip strength. A handful of almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds added to your Greek yogurt is a perfect combination. I know some people will watch this and go right back to their old habits because change feels difficult. But you're here because you're looking for an answer. You are going to apply this information, stay consistent, and start feeling the strength return to your body. If this video has opened your eyes to what's really been happening to your muscles, and you now have a clear action plan, the best way to show your support is to hit that subscribe button. We've just given you information that could truly transform your daily life. Subscribing is free, takes 1 second, and allows us to continue creating content that helps our community live stronger, healthier lives. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.